Hi, this is Lisa from Lisa's Garden Time. Sorry I haven't did a video in a while, but I'm going to do an update for August. So this is my pink lemonade tree. It's getting bigger. I think I need to trim it. The tomatoes and stuff in here I pulled out because I had a lot of blight. So I pulled them out. And I have my chili, my jalapeno here, and my basil here. I did have a cherry tomato, but I pulled that out because the hornworms got to it. My lemon tree, I've been treating it, but I've had it for a long time, but I have a few lemons on there at least. I have to give it bone meal and blood meal when fall comes. And I have little cherry tomatoes. These are bush ones. Up here, I think they're the yellow ones. I don't have a tag because they're sown itself in another pot over there I showed you last time, and they got bigger. And these are my other tomatoes. They're doing good, but I think it's the heat is starting to let them die down. And this plant, if anybody could tell me what to do, my husband got me this plant, and I fed it and I water it, and it's not doing so good, but I'm hoping it lasts. The succulents, of course, are doing good because they love the heat. And here's my towers. A lot of them are empty. I got to put soil, but I have some peppers, onions, a squash, and strawberries and beans in here. And my ginger finally came up because I planted some ginger here. Potatoes, I'm going to have to pull out once it really dies down. Yeah, a lot of this is empty because I'm going to put lettuce and stuff in these when fall comes. I got to start planting my seeds and stuff. This tomato I pulled out because it wasn't doing so good. That was that thin one, but there's one growing in the bottom. See how that goes. And I have tomato and some peppers in here, chives, basil, and thyme, and some green beans and some strawberries. And I have ants in there. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to take them each down once I get more soil because I'm going to start getting my fall plants ready. And these are my strawberries and herbs in here. They're doing good and stuff. That's my second sowing of cucumbers, not doing so good, but that's okay. And I have a jalapeno in there because I have no other place to put it. This was my butternut squash. I only got one tiny one. My winter squashes didn't do so good this season, but that's okay. Maybe next season will do better. My tomato is doing okay. It's starting to die down because of the heat, because we've been getting like 100, 106, 90s. So, and my fig tree, I'm gonna have to trim them down. The figs are not good at all. They're hard. They have the rust spots on it. They said, I read that to just trim it down, and maybe next season it'll come out better. Hopefully. Still have that blueberry, haven't pulled out. My avocado tree is doing good. And I have little tomatoes in here. This is self-seeded. I took the ones from the other ones. I took them out of this one here, and I still have two in here. And it has little tomatoes. My Roman tomatoes doing good. Key limes. I have a lot of key limes here. This fig tree is doing wonderful. I just fed all my plants today. My blackberry bush, I have to look up on how to trim it for next season. I didn't get blackberries, but this is going to be, I think, my third season going to have it, so that's okay. My lime tree is doing great, doing really great. And I picked all my cherry tomatoes. There was a bunch of them here. And my Roman tomatoes that were over here, right here, still doing really great. Still have a lot of tomatoes. This one too. I have basil. My basil's gotten big. This cucumber plant I have to pull out because this is not doing so good, but I have to do it early in the morning because it's been so hot. I planted some dragon tongue beans here. And let's see if I can get a second sowing. I have basil and this sugar gold tomato. I just picked a lot of them off, and I still have a lot of them on there. I have this basil that made it. This is one that made it from all the other ones. I still have peppers growing. I still have peppers and stuff. I have peppers here. I still have a lot of Roman and Mazzano tomato. I know one of them is a Roman and the other one's a Mazzano. I guess that's how you say it. Oh, excuse me, can't remember. I trimmed down my raspberry bush because a lot of them were brown, so I trimmed it down. My lemongrass is doing great. My rosemary is still hanging in there. And over here I have my flowers are still doing good. My jalapenos are doing good. These two are doing great. This one is doing a lot better. Something was munching on it, but it's doing better. I think it's time to pull these green beans out, but I planted some more beans right there if you can see them. Oregano's doing good. Lavender's doing okay. Over here I have my chocolate cherry. It's still huge. Still have a lot of tomatoes. I just picked, believe me, I picked a lot of tomatoes too. I guess I'm gonna have to can some more tomato sauce. And this is the Italian striped zucchini. I'm still getting some zucchini. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's huge. It's really huge. I have peppers are doing okay here. These are all my peppers. And my poblanos, I'm getting back there, but you can't see it because of the tomato plant. Eggplant's doing good. This banana pepper surviving. I think once I took the pole beans out, it's doing a lot better because of the sun. But I had to pull them out because they're dying down. I still have this zucchini. I just picked one today, this morning. It's getting yellow. I think it's almost time to pull it out, but I'm just going to leave it. My melons are doing okay. I have some baby melons. And one right there. Let's see, one right there. And one right here. So I don't know if I'll get any, but we'll see. Sweet potatoes are doing great. The leaves are getting yellow. I just fed all my plants this morning when it was cooler this morning. I just picked 3 eggplants from here and it's doing good, but this tomato, look at those big tomatoes. This is falling down. I gotta figure something out because I have some huge tomatoes. Look at that. I have some huge tomatoes on here. These are the pineapple ones. Oh my God, they're so good. I picked one and my granddaughter loved it too. I have thyme still here. This is the same thyme I had. My basil, I planted some basil there, but I don't think it's going to do so good. My shallots I pulled. My strawberries are not doing so good, but that's okay. I have a lot of strawberry plants. My jalapenos here are doing better. I planted some onions there. And let me show you my other sweet potato. Here's my other sweet potatoes here. Yeah, they're doing really good. Here's the other side of the tomato plant. Look how thick that. Look how huge. Oh my goodness, huge tomatoes on here. My serrano pepper is doing okay. I picked some at the beginning of the month. My spaghetti squash, not so good. I just got one spaghetti squash, but that's okay. That's fine. One spaghetti squash is good. My serrano pepper there's hanging in there, but still not doing so good. And those are my other zucchini plants I had. They're doing okay. I might have to pull those soon. And here's my other sun gold. I just picked a lot of them, but I still have a lot of tomatoes on here. And here is my paprika. They didn't do so good this season, but that's okay. I have one. I just picked one the other day, and I have basil in there. This is my Roman tomato plant. It's doing good. This is the habanero. It's doing a lot better. And I think it's time to pull these straw flowers out. At least cut them down. My rose bush is doing okay. My pineapple sage is doing good. Yeah, my pine berries, they're gone. I gotta pull them out. My flowers are doing okay. Nothing's bloomed on there yet but they look really healthy. And here's my other tomato plant here. I have ginger here. Ginger's doing really good. And my other baby cherry tomatoes, I'm not gonna have to pull those out soon. And I'm having fall ones growing here. These are the suckers that I grabbed from the plants. I'm gonna put them in the pot. So yeah, so far things are changing because of the heat. Time to start fall seeds. I started some, but they got so leggy. But I don't know. I'm gonna try again and see how that goes. But the lettuce and radishes, they got direct sowed the seeds in the towers. Yeah, so it's doing good. Everything's still. A lot of tomato plants are still alive. Chilies are still alive. But I just wanted to do an update. So I hope everybody else's gardens are doing good, and I know everybody's going through a change right now with plants because of the heat or the cold. But I've got so many tomatoes and zucchini and peppers. I got some eggplant. So everything's doing good. So this is Lisa. Everybody be safe out there. Have a nice day, and everybody just plant what you can. Something simple. Fall's gonna be coming soon. So enjoy your day.